Jana thought for a moment. Tired, but peaceful. Ginger's voice was warm. I wish people understood how strong you are. Jana smiled. I wish they understood I'm human. Ginger laughed softly. Maybe now they will. A letter she never sent. That evening, Jana went to her room and opened a small wooden box she kept hidden at the bottom of her dresser. Inside was a letter, one she wrote many years ago but never mailed. She unfolded it carefully. I don't blame you for leaving. I just wish we met at the right time. If you ever wonder, yes, I loved you, and I still hope you're happy. Her tears fell quietly onto the page. She didn't cry out of regret. She cried out of acceptance. A new beginning, even without a new love. Jana stood on her porch the next morning as sunlight filtered through the trees. Birds chirped, the air smelled fresh, almost hopeful. She wasn't in love. She wasn't courting. She wasn't engaged. She wasn't hiding a secret marriage. But for the first time, she felt free. Free from pressure, free from expectations, free from assumptions, and free to choose her own path, whatever it looked like. This, she whispered to herself, is my story, and I'm not ashamed of it. The message she finally shares with fans. That evening, Jana posted a short message online, a message no one expected. Love isn't a race. I've loved once, deeply. It didn't work out, and that's okay. My story isn't sad, it's still unfolding. The comments poured in, thousands of messages of support, empathy, and understanding. For once, people weren't asking why she was single. They were thanking her for her honesty. And in that moment, Jana realized something powerful. Her story wasn't heartbreaking because she lost love. Her story was powerful because she survived it, grew from it, and remained gentle through it all. The ending that feels like a beginning. Later that night, as the house settled into silence, Jana stepped outside one last time. She looked up at the stars, bright, steady, unchanging. She smiled softly. Someday my heart will be ready again. But tonight, for the first time in a long time, she felt whole. And that, despite the sadness, despite the heartbreak, was its own kind of happy ending. For years, the world watched Jana Duggar with a mixture of admiration and curiosity. The quiet daughter, the gentle soul, the one who stayed home while siblings married, moved, traveled, and started families. People whispered, people wondered, people guessed, gossiped, and debated. But Jana herself stayed silent. Until now. What no one expected, what no one was prepared for, was the emotional truth she finally chose to reveal. And it began on a soft, rainy afternoon in Arkansas. The day Jana decided to speak. The rain fell steadily against the windows of the Duggar home, tapping gently like fingertips, asking to be let in. Jana sat at the dining room table, a warm mug between her hands, staring at the misty backyard that once felt like her whole world. Michelle approached her quietly. "Sweetheart, are you all right?" Jana hesitated, as if deciding whether her heart was ready. I think it's time," she whispered. Michelle's eyes softened. Time for what? Jana swallowed the lump in her throat. To talk about everything. Her mother froze, surprised, hopeful, and worried all at once. But she didn't push. She simply sat beside her daughter, ready to listen. A love story nobody knew. Jana's voice trembled slightly. There was someone. Years ago. She began. Michelle's breath caught. Jana rarely shared this part of her life. He was kind, unexpected, a friend at first, someone who understood me in a way no one else ever had. Her eyes drifted to the window as though searching for memories outside. I didn't mean to fall for him, but I did. Michelle squeezed her hand gently. What happened, honey? Jana's eyes glistened with tears. He left. The night he said goodbye. She remembered the night vividly. A quiet walk along the back porch, fireflies blinking like tiny lanterns. She had hoped he'd stay, hoped he'd fight for her the way she silently fought for him. But he had dreams that stretched across states, dreams she wasn't sure she could follow. I can't stay here, Jana, he had told her, and I can't ask you to leave everything behind. She remembered her heart splitting in two. I thought love could be enough, she had whispered. It usually is, he had said sadly, but timing matters too. He hugged her. He kissed her forehead. And then he walked away, leaving Jana there standing until she couldn't anymore. Why she stayed silent? For years, Jana carried the memory alone. She hid her heartbreak behind gentle smiles. She brushed off questions from fans. She quietly endured the comments. Why isn't she married yet? Something must be wrong. She's too picky. She doesn't want a family. None of it was true. She had loved deeply once, enough to understand what real love felt like, but also enough to be careful. I wasn't protecting my reputation, Jana told her mother. I was protecting my heart. Michelle nodded softly. You don't owe anyone your story. I know, Jana whispered, but maybe it's time I share it anyway. Sunny afternoon. The gentle healing. As the afternoon rain faded, Jana walked outside, letting the cool air brush against her face. She felt lighter, like speaking the truth had loosened years of invisible weight. Jinger called soon after. Mom said you opened up today, she said gently.